We've got Norfolk.
Avanzate!
We've got something else. We'll have... oh, might as well go for long-range aircraft and get some research bonuses for those. We'll be on that. Who's that retreating? Why is there a tank division retreating there? Tut tut. We don't go backwards. I think this is just going to be the giant slog now. The giant slog through America. And he's going to take some time. I've got 24 cavalry divisions. Let's pile them up there.
Pronto all'azione. Pronto, signore.
We can get that tanks. Those tanks across the border. French government returns to Paris. It does? Oh, it does. Okay, so Germany has returned, has given France back to Vichy France. Interesting. Still going to be in the faction, though. How are they? Are they going to be in the faction still? I'm going to assume they are. Yeah, they are. How does that change things then? To where are we? Where are we? Take over the faction. Nah, it's not really helped. It's still a problem with factories. I don't think that's going to be an option. Yeah, trying to fight through the mountains in here is not very pretty at all.
Comandi.
Let's go and land next door to Washington, though.
Pronto, signore.
Well, the cavalry's in.
Ordini. Pronto.
Finish those guys off there. That'll just tidy up the front line a bit. We can recruit an operative. Oh, I could also have cracked the American code. We'll do that. We'll form a big... yeah, we'll go for a big assault and we'll do that.
Comandi.
Thanks, done. Just skip over the building of Olive Garden restaurants and we're good. When was I last in the States? I think it was 2017. And we went to a tourist area. We were in Orlando. And we struggled to find a nice restaurant and stuff. There was one of the steakhouses which was actually good. I think it was the Longhorn Steakhouse. We had a really good meal there. And there's lots of alright places, average places. But there's... I mean, you go to tourist places, you find chains. If you eat there, you don't expect anything great. What I prefer to do when I go on holiday is find the small local eateries, the independently run places. Then you can find some spectacular stuff, but we missed out that time. Okay. Oh, where's my medium tanks? Get them up here. I think we might be able to do this. We'll get a line up with Washington.
Pronto all'azione.
Didn't think you guys were going to be down there. Think you can batter your way through there? You might be able to. Go on then, we'll do another big cut off there. Let's bring the light tanks in and see if we can do this from the other side. Tanks going through mountains, defended by mountain troops. Probably not the best move.
Pronto, signore. Pronto,
Let's just
signore.
add a little bit of support onto that equation. What have we got to deploy? More infantry. I mean, we're getting plenty of soldiers. Do you know what? We haven't had a look at what Japan... I did set locations for these, I thought. Hang on, is there more? Is there more? Is there more? Are there more? No, there shouldn't be. should be it. Japan has done great in most of the Pacific, but still not good against China. Alright, so what happened? Peru joined who? I missed the end of that. Skipped over it too quickly. Do you reckon we can try and get into Washington with that? Let's give it a go. I don't think we're going to do this, but happy to try. Did our medium tanks? Our medium tanks didn't make it through the mountains. Never mind. We're not going to go through the mountains. We're going to go this way. No. I'm going to go through like that.
Si, signore.
I'm just going to cut half of those guys loose.
Avanzate.
And then go and stop that airfield there. And there should be plenty of soldiers coming up. Have we got all four? Yeah, it looks like we've got all four armies involved on this line. I think we have. Oh, no, we haven't. We haven't. Right, what we do is we delete that. And then what we do is we get this guy and we go halt. We go, why are people still moving? We should be paused. And then we delete that and that and that and that. That all goes. And we do a new front line like that. It repositions the armies for us. And we'll just hold off a bit and take everything under manual control, I think. We didn't get into Washington. That's okay. Let's bring the tanks out. We don't need to be in there anymore. You'd love to head back to the US at some point? Where would you go, Tom? My favourite parts of the US were kind of over here. Arizona was nice. Bit warm, but it was nice. I've never been to the northeast, New England. That might be nice to see if you get it at the right time of year. That could be good. I kind of follow my stomach, to be quite honest. I did like that like Midwest and Western style country dining when we went over there. That was good. Wholesome, hearty food and lots of it. Okay, this looks a little bit frail, doesn't it? Let's get there. Oh god, let's definitely get there because that will cut them off. No, it doesn't. It's just a river. I thought it was one of the lakes. Kind of hard to see with winter going on. So the mediums are coming through now. The mediums are retreating. That wasn't part of the plan. Just going to let them roll out of there.
Pronto.
The light tank's having much more luck.
Comandi.
Right, there's only 2 divisions in there now. Let's go for it.
Formazione.
See if the light tanks can get this roll off from the other side. I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to stop. I'm going to wait for the mediums to come up and support.
Si, signore.
Is there anywhere else? I could just march those guys down. Take the lights out.
Avanzate.
Switch them over. The mediums are in. Actually, this isn't the time for you guys to switch over. Quickly. Pile some support into there. Nashville wasn't for you. You'd probably go to Texas. Love San Francisco. Arizona was nice. Orlando was fun but touristy. And hellish humid as well. Hey, Bingo, how's it going? Yep, playing Hearts of Iron today. Finishing off the Italian campaign of World War II. I think we're going to see the end of the war today by the looks of this. Nashville, you love their hot chicken but not their music. Never been to Tennessee. Approved medium airframes. Let's get the jets. For what it really matters now. I wonder what the German Air Force is like at this stage.
Ordini. Avanzate.
We kind of want to cut this off, don't we? Let's go through the mountains then. Yes, grounded tomorrow night, bingo. With the guys again. That should be fun. Looking forward to that. I'm not much of a city person anyway, so like the big cities, whether it be in the US or Europe or anywhere, it's not really me. I'm just a quiet country lad. How I like it. Not a fan of the cities in this country at all. Well, some are nicer than others, of course, but like York's not bad, but I don't really think of that as a city. It's like a small... I guess it's a small city, but it feels like a very safe city as well. An old-fashioned sort of place. Supremacy in the skies. Bomber designs. We get a free military factory. Let's have that. So I'm going to knock these guys out. We're going to then reassess what we're doing. Form this front line up. Get some commands given. Probably manually go and... oh, hang on. What's happening up here? Vichy France has gone into Canada. Well, that's doing the job I wanted it to then. Vichy France is doing its stuff. Play this game is pretty difficult when you don't know how to do it. Yeah. It's like most Paradox games. The tutorial is just totally inadequate. Very complicated. It is very good when you get used to it. I must admit, I'm not sure whether this DLC is particularly worth it. And that's the thing with a lot of Paradox games. They have a lot of expansions. Not all necessarily for the better. You don't have to have them though, which is always good. They are optional. Do I have any troops here? Let's go in from another flank as well. We can just start snipping some of these mountain dudes off. Let them starve a bit, then I should be able to bust in. What have we got? We've got the modern tanks. Nice. Let's put them into this army. And let's ship them over to Georgia. Or Charleston this time. South Carolina. You can go and have a mint julep on the lawn whilst they wait to go into battle. These guys done. I think these guys are done. Send them in there. I'm assuming we've got air cover and... apparently not. Like, what's going on here then? I don't think the aircraft that I've assigned jobs, I don't think they are... See, these guys, what are these doing? These are... they're waiting for orders. I'm sure, though, I've given them orders for air superiority. Don't understand why they're not doing that. So that should have that and that out of all those. It's maybe something I've missed at some point. I don't know. Let's put some more planes in anyway. Come back and the US is under attack. Yeah, I think it's the end is drawing in. You get to a point in the game where you do feel unbeatable. And it just feels like you're just going through the motions to get things finished off. I am running out of fighters. Let's have a look. Did I turn production away? What do I not need? I don't need quite so many. I don't need quite so many of those. Crap. Let's take those down. Advanced anti-air. Advanced artillery. I've got 30,000 in stock. I'll keep some going. But I don't need 30,000. The tanks. They're coming on. We're doing 6 a day of the modern tanks, which is excellent. I guess we're going to put a lot of investment into fighters then. 30,000 advanced artillery. Guess I should have been keeping an eye on that. There we go. We're going to up fighter production considerably. Does that put us short of rubber? Yes. Aluminium and rubber. Don't know if I can do much about that. I don't really want to trade it all away. We need 7. I don't need the civilian factories so much at the moment. Someone who... we'll go Switzerland because they're currently neutral. Let's go 5. And get some better supplies. And yeah, it's telling me I've got more than I need. Screw it. We're having it. No, hang on. That can't be right. I can't have been short on aluminium. I'm extracting 600. Where's Switzerland? Cancel that deal. I'll take it in Toblerones instead. And rubber. We probably need all that. And steel. I might be getting more steel now, actually. Which is quite good. Who are we getting it from? I don't think Romania are giving us any because they don't like us particularly. And Vichy France can go to hell. Right. That looks better. We'll have a bit of spare. Not enough aircraft. Poor old Italian industry. You have that Crusader Kings 3. You still got hundreds of years to play, but you control the world, so what's the point? Yeah, it's a good game, that. But I think it's better to set like smaller objectives, like trying to control the world or something with Italy. You can do it, but once you get to the point where you can do it, there's very little point in actually finishing it because everything's just a walkover. So like smaller objectives, like to I don't know, just win the war and have control of your core territories. But then Germany does weird stuff and take. Why did it take this as its own territory, but install a puppet government here? I don't know. I think it's just the way it's being coded. I'm sure they'll patch things up and tidy things up a little bit as they go. Look at that little corner of Italy going on. It even looks, if you scroll out enough, with a little boot thing going on there, it even looks like Mother Italy down here. It's ours. Home from home.
Comandi.
Right, pile in, fellas. We've got to get this finished now.
Si, signore.
Try and save the lives of the men anyway. I'm actually running low on fuel for once. I think we can put that right very quickly. Right, some attacks going in down here. Looks like Germany is finally doing what I wanted. They're throwing their forces in suicidal attacks. I don't suppose that's making any difference to the number of men I need to take over, is it? No, it's just going up and up and up. I've got 8 million, but every time I recruit another 1 million men, the requirements go up by another 1 million. So, I'm not really gaining anything there. Do we want to link up with that? I think we'll go for the Americans' fuel supplies. I think that would be a good idea.
Ordini. Pronto.
There we go. That looks like that is sorted out. United States has decrypted our ciphers. How dare they, sir? Do I go for the dashing marine attack down there? I could do. Did we have a new garrison force?
Si, signore.
It's these lot. I do. Let's make sure that they are defending the ports of America. We don't want any counter stuff. Let's put them on this as well. See, that's nice. If you get over this side, it's suddenly a lot easier to click a state. It covers a huge amount of territory. What have we got? This looks like good attacking territory, doesn't it? We could just pile through there.
Comandi.
Oh, wait. Let's get the modern tanks in. I want to see these guys fighting. They're about to land. I should bring these over and probably the cavalry over. Let's bring them over there. I do still have the cavalry. I haven't used them very much in that particular fight. Yeah, tell you what, let's do the cavalry. I've got a job for you
Sì,
guys.
signore.
We're going to form you a front line. You going to let me do this? How am I going to do this? Like that. Let's go up to there then. That's fine. And we're going to trigger that so it goes... Whee! This is going to be huge. Far too big. I feel like I need another army, another complete army of 24 big divisions. Do I happen to have them? Oh, yes, I do. It's nice. Of course I do. 21. You can go over there.
Pronto.
In fact, can we just get... Oh, no, wait. I don't want to take you guys. I want the...
Pronto all'azione.
There must be a better way of doing this.
Attento.
I'm sure some of my buttons don't work anymore. That used to like shift click and control click and stuff. Doesn't seem to work like I remember them working.
Comandi.
Right, let's get this this fight going off over here. Got all the way to the capital, then stopped, then reversed direction. We'll bring them back though. We'll bring the tankies back over there. Oh, France has gone in. They've gone for my tactic. Although they didn't go in at the port, I would have gone in there. Cut this off, starved all these lot off. Why is Guatemala showing as... Oh, they joined the Comintern, didn't they? And therefore they joined the faction. Ah, so they've joined us. They've joined us after that war thing, so that's not my territory either. I already got a very bad feeling about how this is going to end up looking afterwards. Right, shall we kick this off? Don't think there's going to be a whole lot there to stop us.
Attento.
Let's go.
Avanzate.
You go to New Orleans. You go to... just go piling across there. And you guys go across there to the river. So we're going to kick off. The tanks are going in. And the cavalry is about to go in. And let's go. Let's do this as well. I could have done this before, but... We'll go and get their oil off them. We'll decrypt their messages. We'll sweep down on Mexico from the north. That'll simplify things a little bit, actually. We knock Mexico out. So I'm not sure all my tanks are going where I want them to.
Avanzate.
Well, those guys got in. Those guys didn't. So my modern tanks and stuff did not make it through. Interesting. Let's go for fighter designs.
Comandi.
You will go through. Come on, pile in. I guess the American divisions aren't that weak then. They've probably got lots of them and they're well designed.
Attento.
Let's finish those guys off. Hey, we've got New Orleans. Excellent.
Sì, signore.
Let's go. Get Houston. More supplies coming in for me. It's going to be a weird front line, is this one.
Attento.
Let's get across the river there if we can. Looks like we're in.
Attento.
The modern tanks aren't doing as well as I kind of hoped they would. Amazingly.
Comandi.
I think we've got a bit of momentum going now, though.
Ordini. Avanzate.
Well, we did. Let's see if I can get across the river. See if I can get to Little Rock. Not that way. I don't know why they're going that way. We're crossing the river twice.
Avanzate!
Just go there, please. Thank you. Where's that other... King of Italy dies. Does that affect our thing, then? Victor Emmanuel III. Alright. Well, let's see if we lose that. If the king's dead. Kind of hard to get a buff from someone who's passed on, I would think.
Attento!
Yeah, kill them. Modern small airframe. Keep going. We could do with, like,
Ordini?
tidying this up, I think. Can my mediums get through there? Hey, we got to Little
Pronto,
Rock.
signore.
Now, for the big cut-off, we just need some infantry and some cavalry to come up here.
Pronto, signore.
Let's get the tanks along there.
Pronto.
Yeah, the modern tanks sat too far back now, doing next to nothing.
Prendete la mira.
Halt! That attack didn't work as planned at all.
Attento.
Can we go over there? Please, can we go over there?
Attento. Comandi.
Let's see. Where's the rest of the oil at? Oh my god, it's here? Right, I thought... Okay, I haven't gone far enough yet then. Shall we go to the Mexican
Pronto.
border? Shall we finish one job at a time? Let's go up here. Let's draw a massive, disgusting line like that. This is going to be a mess. I'm just going to leave them to it, though. I'm sure they'll be absolutely fine.
Si, signore.
We're going through here, by the way.
Si, signore.
Anyone going to help? Yeah, I mean, this is worse than invading the Soviet Union. It's just huge. The tanks are going in, though. We're going to cut off all the American oil.
Si, signore.
Cut back like that. Francesco Zingales was wounded. I have no idea who that was.
Ordini.
Oh, we need the port. We absolutely have to get that port, otherwise that's failure. What have we got? Stalwart defender. Successfully defend against a certain number of enemy attacks. Kind of cute getting these badges and stuff, but...
Pronto.
Alright, let's just go down here. We need to tidy this up. We need more men.
Pronto, signore.
I mean, we do have quite a few men kicking around here.
Avanzate.
Just need to make sure that they're put to good use.
Pronto.
What we need to do here is absolutely cut that off. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, medium tanks. Cavalry's going in the wrong place. I've got 4 light tanks here. Let's get these guys out of there.
Avanzate.
Bring them round to there if we can. And I'm going to try and get this link up and cut off.
Pronto,
Going
signore.
on. We've got these guys surrounded. Excellent. Take the mediums.
Comandi.
And let's just try and just sink these really quick.
Pronto all'azione.
Push them back. Where else have we got here?
Pronto all'azione. Pronto, signore. Avanzate.
Before they get a chance to dig in. Looks like we're going to do it. So that's like quite a lot of American troops we've cornered there.
Formazione.
3 divisions. Come on.
Comandi.
Medium tanks. Light tanks, everything going. I just want to get that bit cut off. This should be doable now.
Sì, signore.
We've got troops moving everywhere. How's Vichy France doing in the north? Let them. They are welcome to try and attack through there. It's like slow going in that terrain. We'll leave them to it. What's happened here?
Sì, signore.
Oh man, I hate it when the borders go all weird. Do that. Right, have I got the oil now? Oh, I mean, there's more to be had. But we should have had a good chunk of oil out of that.
Pronto.
It does not want us to get this bit in here, does it? I mean, we're going across a river with tanks.
Pronto,
I
signore.
think it's probably not the right strategy.
Avanzate.
What I should do is try and let's go across there instead.
Pronto.
Throw some more troops in. We'll try and surround this from a couple of sides, and we will get in, I think.